My sound system just got a little messed up. Anywho, welcome. Sorry about the hiccup. Kind of how life goes. But here we are. We are here. Oh wow, a lot of people commenting. Sorry. Your Streamlabs link is broken. I think it's actually I don't know. I'm working on the Streamlabs. Anywho, here we are. It is the Hummer EV reveal event. So yeah. We're wearing the cool hats. Oh my god, so many people should have bought a Mac.
What we do.
I mean, everybody already knows that. But let's say, oh god, okay, we're already starting off with a bang. Thank you, Watch Rebuild. You need to turn the audio off on your phone.
We haven't seen him in a while. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. So yeah, basically we're gonna check out the GM Hummer EV reveal together and kind of talk about it a little bit, and kind of see how it goes. Sorry though, I will have to look at my phone a little bit. I know this is work. I shouldn't have my phone at work. We've got a lot of things going. Dealing with a lawsuit.
Can you move this window
and some other stuff. Oh wow, that was loud and obnoxious. So
I can see the chat.
Yes, David wants to see the chat. Yeah, Diego, David's up front today.
Yeah, I got.
He's been upgraded.
Promoted. Yeah, woohoo.
Anywho, let's see.
Nobody puts David in the corner.
I mean, I kind of do every week. Anyway, let's see. Basically, lawsuit. Who am I suing on? Actually, I'm suing somebody because they decided to use my face and my videos and all that on an ad that got 800, almost 900,000 views.
Yeah, many of you brought this to our attention.
We got to be careful what we say,
we'll
though.
Just say they brought it to our attention.
Because the attorney could be watching.
And we escalated
if you are
it to
Jamie,
our attorney.
Hi.
So,
hi, Jamie, if you're watching. Thank you. So anyway, dealing with that, and then we have somebody that's been sponsored from Africa that is taking a test here, and Scott needed to go take him some money. So we got a lot of things going on today. Wow, yeah, it's been a nightmare. It's been an interesting day, but here we are, guys.
But we are here to discuss the new Hummer EV, which
here we go.
It's coming in what, 20? Where's the countdown? We had the countdown there.
Oh, let me pull the countdown back up.
22 minutes, 30 seconds.
So basically, long story short, we have high hopes for this because they have called it the first all-electric Cybertruck, Exhibit A. That's quite a claim.
Yeah, because I thought the Cybertruck, or maybe even Rivian, I mean, there's been all kinds of other trucks that have been announced.
Oh, wow. Everyone thinks you're drinking. It's just water. Yeah, so the all-electric Cybertruck, I'm curious how they came up with Cybertruck and why they're calling it world's first. Anyway, though...
well, I guess Tesla has the Cybertruck, so maybe that's it, is that the Cybertruck is different than a Cybertruck.
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. But while we're waiting, some cool things we're going to kind of go over real quick. Let's try this one. Out for size. See how that works. Long story short, they have some videos. We've been sneak peeking them. Cool waves. That's a cool crab.
See how the roof is open on that picture?
Yeah, it looks kind of like a Jeep almost look. Anyway, it can crab walk. That's pretty dope. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I know Rivian had something like that on their truck, too, where they were kind of able to sit and spin or whatever and go around in a circle. So I'm sure you could do that with the crab walk.
What did they call it? Tank mode?
Something like that.
I think it was tank mode.
I know somebody knows.
Yeah, but comment in chat if you know what that was.
We haven't seen that Tesla would have anything like that. But again, don't know if I'd really need it.
So they can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Cybertruck is under 2.9 seconds, so yikes.
It's got a disclaimer on it, too. You should see what that is.
Oh, yeah, let's look at the disclaimer. GM estimate. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Here's another quick video. LeBron James is the big guy they pulled in for this. He's gonna probably be doing some talking tonight, would be my guess, talking about how cool it is and how much money they paid him. It should be a good time.
My 4th grade teacher had a beard just like that.
Okay.
But his name was Mr. Brown, not LeBron.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
So their design.
It's got a big frunk.
I don't know. Initial availability fall of 2021. Guess what?
Same as
Cybertruck.
Yeah.
So I don't know, crab mode, Ultium battery, super fast charging, super cruise, infinity roof.
Monoscopic panels.
Wow, that was a lot of stuff being thrown at once. So you can see it and reserve it today, but you can't get it for like another year. No biggie. Yeah, we'll see how it looks.
About the same as the Cybertruck.
And also, watch this. Hold on, I think it's in this video. Boom. They're gonna make an SUV version on that same body. Makes sense. Rivian's doing the same thing. You get two different people and two different groups with the same chassis. I mean, Tesla does it.
Yep.
The S and the S and the X and the Y and the 3.
So production to be announced at a later date.
Here's that roof. I actually think that's kind of cool how it opens up, almost like a Jeep.
Yeah, it looks nice. And those are removable, I guess, or they can be. Maybe it's an option. We don't. Oh, look at that too. That doesn't look like. Is that real right
this
there?
Pillar?
No, there's nothing here.
Yeah, that's You just removed like the whole top.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty excited about
that's
it.
What that is. Okay.
So there's like a whole top there, and then like little pieces up top. Very Jeep-like. And then that's what the front looks. Cool. And there's LeBron. You got it. I don't really watch basketball that much, so sorry, LeBron.
So he's a basketball player?
Yep. Apparently David doesn't either. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing today is watching this, hanging out with everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. That's why we didn't have a live stream over the weekend, because we figured we'd be here for this. Real quick, I see John with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, John. Said we have 9 inches of wet snow in Minnesota. And the Yokohama tires work great on Model Y. I can't even do... I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's one word, but the space, because you can't...
Anyway,
but
awesome.
We haven't had snow since, like, the day after Labor Day. We had, like, 5 inches, but we haven't had any since then. So
yeah.
But one of these days we will.
But I do have some winter tires on order. I'm going with the T Sportline TSV, I think it is.
They look kind of like the Uber turbines. But they're like the smaller version.
Yeah. So should be fun. Hopefully it doesn't snow too much before they arrive, because that would kind of suck. But yeah, I don't know. What is everyone expecting from this truck? We kind of have, I mean... I was talking with Abstract Ocean. Pete, if you're here, I think you're here. I think I saw you. It was a great idea. I'm going to share that on your behalf. The GM bingo.
Oh, yeah, so, we should make bingo cards.
I did, I didn't make bingo cards or anything, but I don't know if any of you have, like, a bit, what?
I mean, it's kind of filling stuff in.
Nah, that's not, no. But... Anyway, I don't know, like, what you guys, like, random stuff that you think GM might throw in or what you want to see. And if you have a bingo card, what's on it? How many times will they mention Tesla? How many times will they mention the Cybertruck?
We're going to get snow.
Don said snow in Denver on Sunday and Monday. Well, great. Yikes.
Yeah, I see. Oh, wow, it's going to be down to, like, 14 degrees for the low. So, yeah, it's coming out of, yeah.
Yikes. Zoltan said 700 watt-hour per mile consumption.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on that. Yeah, because the aerodynamics are definitely not as good as the Cybertruck.
Yep. Let's see. Also said built-in fridge. Watch Rebuild channel. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Said, wasn't Arnold Mr. Hummer?
I don't remember.
I think he was.
What?
Arnold Schwarzenegger has a ton of Hummers himself.
Okay. I thought he meant some character, but yeah, you actually own
Schwarzenegger,
one. Yeah.
So that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't afford him.
Maybe Arnold would do that.
John Clark said full-size spare. Not a bad idea. A lot of people wondering what the range could be. That's a great question. I mean, the Cybertruck fully loaded can do 500 plus.
Yeah. I wonder what the price is going to be on this.
Yeah. So again, for comparison, Cybertruck starts at $40,000 all the way up to $70,000 for that tri-motor. FSD not included, so you have to add another $8K. Yeah. So a maxed out Cybertruck will be right about $78K. Let's see. Super Cruise included from Rob. I think that's like their version of like autopilot.
Yeah.
It like keeps you in your lane.
They already had it on like some Cadillacs in the past.
Oh, is that what we tested out one time?
But so they had Super Cruise, but it's at least the Super Cruise they had in the past was only available to be used on certain highways where they had already tested it out, and so you can't just use it everywhere. So we'll see, but who knows? Maybe this is a new version.
On said, should I buy more Tesla stock right now or GM? I mean, it is not investment advice.
GM's definitely cheaper.
GM is definitely cheaper. There you have it, folks. Let's see. Dennis said a 250 kilowatt battery.
That'd be interesting to see, because where are they going to get batteries for this too? Because they don't have their own factory, as far as I know. So are they going to be getting it from LG or something like that?
There was something in the paperwork of Nikola buying batteries and everything from GM. So I think GM might have one now. I know they did announce that they spent or are spending, in the process of spending, $2.2 billion on a Detroit factory to be able to build all these. It's actually their
Just
biggest
for the vehicles.
single investment for structure ever.
Wow.
So they are like putting it up. I respect that. I don't respect the fact that they went to Nikola. That's funny. Is it still working? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Don't just ignore that
Looks
part.
still good, yeah.
Sorry.
Right,
The stream all of a sudden on you. Is everyone here? Can we get a thumbs up
Yeah.
in chat if you're here?
I think they're still there.
For some reason, the stream all of a sudden said it went to 0 viewers.
I still see like 350, so 3. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully everybody's
So
still
they're
here.
they're
But-
building a factory just for this.
They're repurposing.
Okay.
They're not building a straight factory, but they are repurposing, and it's a $2.2 billion like building basically. So
Wow.
all in all, very impressive. I will give GM that. Thank you guys for confirming that everything is still working. I don't know why YouTube all of a sudden said we went to 0. Still says 0. Cool. That's fun. But let's see. Some other people said, or John said, we only have one Electrify America in Minnesota. They better get going on charging stations. So that's like the big thing with Tesla is you have all these superchargers and everything like that. Whereas like GMC and like Rivian and all them,
Volkswagen,
they're depending on somebody
Electrify
else.
America, yeah.
And that's a good way to kind of screw yourself.
The
in
thing
my
is, too,
opinion.
that their networks, there's multiple networks out there. Electrify America is probably
Yeah.
the biggest one so far, but they still don't cover nearly as much territory in the United States, especially as Tesla does. I mean,
Yeah.
they have a few routes where you can make it across, but kind of like when Tesla was first getting started, you can't get to some states.
Exactly. I'm just pulling this up real
So-
quick.
But yeah, so that's one thing that we don't like. But also, too, with these other networks, you're going to have to be sharing that network with every other manufacturer, too.
But also, being that they're not owned by the car manufacturer, they're going to be more expensive because someone else has their hand in the pot.
Yeah.
I just don't like any of that.
Yeah, and I heard that the Electrify America was down again over the weekend. And we know they
Yo.
had problems over Labor Day where they just shut the network down in places because they were doing some maintenance, but they didn't bother to give anybody a heads up. And that's probably one of the worst weekends you can turn off your charging network because people do road trips on Labor Day.
We are at 12 minutes and 21 seconds, FYI. I don't know if they're going to be late. We don't know if it's Tesla time. So we'll figure that out.
When we did the Lucid one, they were pretty much.
Tesla, Rishi said, hope I pronounced that right. Sorry
Yep.
if I did not. Said Teslas can use other chargers and Teslas can use Tesla exclusive chargers. Yeah, that's the best. Like Tesla has the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And we have our first guest of the
Oh,
evening,
yes. This is Mr. Kit.
Mr. Kit.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
But yeah, so the cool thing, but Tesla's, if you have a CHAdeMO adapter, you could use those Electrify America ones. It would be nice if Tesla would come out with a CCS adapter just because those are more common in some places. It would just give you an alternative. So if the supercharger is filled up, there might be availability at Electrify America or another network.
Sorry, Diego. He said a Sunday without Derek is not a Sunday. I'm sorry. But I did get a lot of fun projects done on Sunday for future videos. Some of these videos are taking an extremely long amount of time to do. So coming to a YouTube channel near you. We have our second guest who happened to be featured. Oh, she's a little short.
Oh yeah, she
was featured in the thumbnail for yesterday's video. Is little Layden. Let's see. Quick ice car review said I just got a Volt so I can run electric to work and back. Traded in the Camry. Awesome.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about those. If you just have a short commute or whatever, you can pretty much do all your driving on electric.
Yup. Why don't you answer some questions while I deal with Scott?
I know some people who had Volts that they went like all year long without using any gas. The motor came on every once in a while just to use up some of the gas and keep it, so it doesn't get too stale. But it's nice that you can do electric if you don't have too long of a drive. Let's see. But let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Sorry. Oh, yeah, somebody's talking about funeral for Ford Mustang and Tesla Chevy Performance. It's the best in the world. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't heard much about the Ford recently. We didn't do the live unveiling on that one, but
they're
Mach-E.
Mach-E, no.
Is that what
We
saw?
should have.
Is that
We
what we
should
saw at the auto show though? Did they have one of them?
I don't believe so.
No, that was they just had an electric Mustang,
Yeah.
a converted one. But yeah, that wasn't the monkey. I think they studied that to do it.
Alessandra says, "Are you guys twins?" No. Do we look it?
No.
Is it the hat? It's the hat.
Oh yeah,
It's the
maybe
hat.
that's it. Yeah.
It's a hat. I can see it. Yeah. So if you are tuning, I guess if
new, yeah.
I see some people saying no sound, but that's because they're watching the intro, which I guess I'll have to cut that out. I can't believe I did that.
Oh, you
Figures.
must have known. Yeah. But yes,
Yeah.
I'm David. This is Eric, and together we make Derek. And typically we talk about Teslas and stuff like that, electric stuff. And since the electric GMC EV Hummer is coming out, we decided we're going to do a video on that and see how it compares to the Cybertruck. We went to the Cybertruck event. Was it last year? Yeah, was it November of last year? Went out to California, got to see that.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And that's where we got these dope hats.
Cybertruck.
Which actually, if you want a hat, weren't at the event, you can actually get them in Tesla's store. I think they're like $25.
They're yes, $25.
Landon said towing capacity. So they haven't listed anything for the Hummer from GMC, but the Tesla is at 14,000 plus
yeah.
pounds.
And it could probably really tow more than that. You wouldn't want to tow it on the road, but I mean, we've seen like a Model X towing like a 747 or something like that. So you can definitely handle. And then they mentioned the torque on the Hummer EV. I'm sure it's like over 11,000 somewhere down there. But
let's look.
Oh, there
11,500 foot-pounds of torque
Yeah.
for the Hummer EV. 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. I'm very interested in the cost, though. That's where Hummer could make or break it. Or GM, I should say.
Yeah.
James Whitman, thank you for the $5 super chat. Said,
Thanks, Dave.
will there be 110 plug for tools and accessories? Thanks for doing this live. Unfortunately, we don't know yet.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
my
we'll find
assumption
out. Yeah.
would be yes.
They got to do something.
You
'cause
can't have a truck like this and not have those accessory plugs in the back, in my opinion.
Especially after seeing the Rivian and the Cybertruck, they know they've got to do something at least match what we've seen already in those.
Yep. Let's see. Watch GM bring this to market faster than the Cybertruck. Lol. That would be so funny. I can't imagine. I don't see that happening though, because like
they don't even have the factory. I mean
they're
repurposing a factory.
They do.
Okay, so they don't have to start from scratch.
They have it. I've seen the pictures.
Okay.
The inside actually looks. They're there, but the fact that I think Tesla will be out first.
Yeah.
I have a hunch.
Well, plus they're going to have to be starting with all new software and stuff too, I'm sure. Because they're not going to, I don't know, maybe they can use something from one of their other, like the Bolt or something like that, repurpose it, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. Let's see. John said, is Abstract Ocean here? When are they going to get in the matte screen protector?
Matte screen protector for...
Paging Pete and Crystal?
Yeah.
Can you type,
can you
type it in?
Like they're out of stock?
Yeah, type it in. Just AB, and it'll come up. AB. Okay. Now I got all the rest.
Okay.
I assume we are talking about why, John? Hopefully.
They are nice because we have them in our cars. So.
Yeah. I'm looking just real quick, unless I just passed it. I think I passed it. No.
There it is.
Yeah, no, I passed it. That's the other one.
Oh.
My bad. Newbie here. Let's see here. How did I pass? Maybe that wasn't. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully Peter, Crystal, or someone from... Oh, there they are. We're in the house. They're all in stock. Hey, look at that. Okay. Let's see. First to market doesn't mean best to market. Touche. Good point. Yeah. Tesla is a bit of John Deere when it comes to the right to repair. We've got doggies playing with the mics. Yeah, so hopefully the right to repair stuff fixes itself soon.
Yeah. One thing about GM2 is that who knows what price it's going to be, because they're going to list one price, but the dealers are going to have all kinds of markups on it.
Yeah, so like the what was that? The not Camaro, the
Ford?
No, the Corvette that just came out. So that one, like the first ones delivered went almost like double MSRP. So that's the issue with this whole scenario is GM is gonna the dealers are going to sell those first ones for a lot more with a markup. All the parts said the dealerships do crazy markup.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And that's the nice thing about Tesla is you can go online, you can see the price, and that's the price you pay. And everybody can pay that price. And if they have some that are discounted, if they're slightly used inventory models or something, the price is still available to anybody who sees that car. You don't have to haggle or negotiate or anything. And when they come out with the new car, they don't have these, they don't have those markup fees, for the first buyers. So.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to coordinate a bunch of things. Give me 1 second. Why don't you answer some questions while I go take this phone call?
Oh, Per, we've seen him before. Yeah, just got the extended range update. We were waiting on that. So, Per, what when was your manufacturing date, I guess, because they're all from this year. But we had a Y earlier in March, and then we sold it, got a newer one in June. We have not gotten the update yet, but we saw that new 40.7 or .8 update does increase the range on the Y. Actually, we saw that a lot of the Teslas, I think every model, maybe not all different versions of it, but S, the 3, the X, and the Y all got some range updates, especially the Model 3, the new one, 2021 one, is going to have like a 10%, almost 10% more range with about 353 miles. But so Per was saying he got the update on his Y for extended range. I was just explaining, we haven't gotten it yet, but we should be getting it.
Hopefully soon. Let's see. I have not gotten 40.8.
Not yet.
Sad.
Once we do, I mean, it just...
Diego, question of the hour. Would you guys get the Hummer EV if you really liked it? Okay, I have a confession. This is confessional time. I'm going to take the mic for this extremely in-depth moment here. When I was younger, I loved Hummers.
You don't love Hummers anymore?
No, because they're gas hogs. That was before. That was like when I was younger. And then we're going to get... kicked off of YouTube. Cool.
It's a GMC Hummer.
Anywho, I'm trying to pull up a photo real quick. For my
which one did you like?
16th birthday.
Oh, there's limo, right? Okay.
Never mind.
You can still show it.
No.
I saw it. Yeah.
No. So yeah. Anyway, I got a Hummer limo for my 16th birthday, and yeah, you need to.
I'm talking about the Hummer.
Someone's drinking. We're gonna get kicked off of YouTube. Anywho, there's a family show, everybody.
We're doing a live stream about the
There's
Hummer
a family
EV.
show. Anywho, we have 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's see here. Okay, cool. We have not gotten booted yet. So here we are.
Hopefully, yeah, they'll be starting. Do they have any music or anything?
So here's the issue. If they have music that's copywritten, this live stream might not be available after this. So if you enjoy it, make sure you drop a like. Because YouTube will flag it. That's actually... So we did the live stream with the Lucid Air. And that got kicked off of YouTube. Thanks for the copyright. I didn't get a strike or anything. I was just trying to get back so that I could actually have that video for everybody to view. So I tried to remove that song, and it's been stuck ever since. So that's kind of where we're at.
They're not used to seeing me up.
Okay, you can go to the back. Here, I got your camera ready. Here it is.
I won't be able to. Well, but I only have a minute 39, then I'll have to come back up. Okay, strap in.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, it's this whole like fair use thing. I get it. Twitch is going through the same thing that YouTube had to go through. But yeah. We should be fine during the live stream. I don't think we'll get kicked off like during or anything, just afterwards. Might not be available for people to see. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, we have 1 minute and 14 seconds left until we start the show. And yeah, I guess we can kind of read through some comments. Let's see. Let's see. May said competition will always have the lack of supercharger network to deal with, which makes me not want to consider them. I mean, that's honestly my biggest thing is the lack. Yep, that's Mace.
Hey, Mace.
That's my biggest thing is the supercharger network. It's so superior. It's such an arm up for Tesla that people just don't realize.
What about the ease of use of supercharging too? You just plug in. I can't talk back there.
Okay, well you can sit and say
the cool
that.
thing too about the supercharger network is you just plug in and it works. We've seen videos of other people we've tried to use some of these other chargers and you gotta like plug in and you gotta go swipe your card or then you gotta choose to start and then you keep going back and forth and it's just a little more work than being able to just plug it in. Maybe some of the new CCS chargers in the future will allow that. They're going to be adding billing, so you don't have to do that.
Okay,
But for
so
now, they don't have it.
We are
10
14 seconds away. We're gonna go like this, and let me just make sure gaming PC audio is on. We are. So
Okay. And we'll see. Well, assuming they start
let's
on time.
see. Oh, live event will start shortly. Well, here we
Yeah.
go, guys. Real quick, I'm seeing some people ask where I got the supercharger in the background. Well, it's a mighty fair question that you ask. I actually built one for the garage because Tesla wouldn't sell me one, and then one popped up on eBay that used to be a store display that Tesla.
Oh, they started another countdown.
Oh, now we have 6 seconds.
Only 6 seconds, though.
That Tesla then discarded at the trash, and someone grabbed it, and I bought it from them.
Okay.
Here we go.
Their sound.
Yep. We're gonna put on some headphones though, so that y'all can hear this. Okay.
I touched it.
Making sure I'm on the right thing. Let's go.
Did they have sound?
Full screen. No sound.
Is there any sound on their thing?
I honestly don't think there's any sound on their thing. I'm just trying to double check.
Oh, there it is.
No, this isn't it.
Yeah, I heard some.
No, this isn't it. That was something else I started
Oh,
playing.
okay.
Doesn't look like I have sound on their thing. We're looking real quick. Let me. So sound should be there if it is
I
there.
remember we had this problem with one of their other live streams where they didn't have any sound. So let's try and see.
Maybe I need to recheck this real quick. Let's do that.
There's no sound on there. I'm on my phone. There's no sound there either.
Maybe I need to recheck. Okay, don't close that
So
off.
yeah, there's no sound on their website.
Somebody said they do have it.
Oh, well, I'm not getting any on mine.
I'm just doing one thing real quick.
Ooh, I see there's Super Cruise.
Let me do this. Okay. Still nothing?
I don't have any sound on their website.
Still nothing. Cool.
There's nothing on there. Once we cast it, do you have a TV or anything to cast it to?
Not where I could get audio. Working on audio real quick. It was working earlier when I was testing with audio.
Just go to some other video and see if there's sound. That would prove whether it's theirs or.
Everyone else is saying they have audio on it. Da 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 da. Okay. Let's try.
I don't know. I'm not getting. I'm on there with my phone. I'm not getting anything.
Some people are saying they do have audio. Some people are saying they don't. So
It's with their stream that.
it seems like they have a buggy stream and we got one that doesn't have audio.
Yeah.
So let me try to get some other
I
audio.
pulled it up with my phone as well, and I have no audio on mobile.
Awesome.
Must just hit, depending on which server you're hit, that there's nice.
I don't know why they're just not putting it on like YouTube.
Yeah.
This seems kind of silly. Well, maybe we won't be watching the live stream and we'll just go over the specs because it's all listed anyway.
It'd be hard to chat and react to it if we can't hear anything.
I don't even see where live stream is anymore on their website. That's funny.
Their website is like electric truck. I don't know. I just did it.
Yeah, well, there's this, but that's not their live
Electric Truck
stream.
Hummer.
That's just their promo video.
Isn't that what we're watching right now? Oh, look, see, I just got the ordering page. So they came out with the prices now.
Hold on. I need you to move. Okay. One moment, please.
That's 2 months old, so that's not the live stream.
GMC.
World premiere.
Okay. We're just gonna rebroadcast a YouTube stream. That's funny.
Still no sound though. So yeah, they do have prices though at least.
Wait, was that their world premiere? Is just that
Is
little
that
thing?
it? No, they gotta have something else. But look, it starts. Their starting price is like the Cybertrucks, 79,000. Oh, that's not for another 4 years.
Okay, well, I guess that was actually it anyway.
Wow.
That's funny.
Well, we'll see. Keep it going. They might continue, but
Anywho, let's just get right into the specs because I have everything listed.
yeah, and keep that going though, so we can see if they do come back with. But wow, but yeah, their starting price though is it's almost 4 years away.
Anyway,
70.
well, let's just go ahead and get right into this. Look at it together. I think it doesn't look bad. It looks kind of like the Rivian though, to be 100% honest.
And kind of like a Hummer too, though.
I guess I don't need this in there.
Yeah.
So it looks very Rivian-esque, like a Rivian and a Hummer had a baby. It looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. Let's see. Lift is only 6 inches. We need to know the full lift, like how high it will go, because the Cybertruck will go 16-inch ground clearance. And yeah, so that was it.
Wow.
Their live stream literally just ended.
It was like 1 minute long. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but we can go over. It looks like they did update the website though at the same time.
Yeah. So I'll put us down here and we'll just talk about it because that was the fastest reveal ever.
Yeah.
And kind of one of the
and there wasn't even any
weirdest. Some people had sound, some people didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I guess we didn't have to worry about copyright claims at least.
Yeah.
So I like the roof all off.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the suspension.
I think it looks pretty good. Looks like a Hummer. I love that look. The interior, it's got some other buttons.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of.
The crab walk interests me.
Did you see that overhead view of it where it's stuck between a rock and you go, oh, let's go sideways?
Yeah. The extract mode lifts approximately 6 inches.
It looks more than 6 inches in that video, but
yeah, I want to know the whole ground clearance because, like I said, the Cybertruck is 16 inches. Let's see. Next up, the Ultra Vision underbody cameras. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. So you can see like if there's rocks or something. I guess that's for real off-roaders.
And then it says GM estimated 350 plus mile range, charged 100 miles in 10 minutes. I wonder what they're using battery size for that because that's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, but if you look at the prices though, they're not cheap. It starts at like 79,000.
We'll get there. Let's see. There's just another promo video. We can watch it quick.
Does this one have sound?
Old
that's the one we
truck
started off
and
with,
going
yeah.
through. Yeah, this is what. Okay, so that's what it already started out with. Let's see. We already talked about the horsepower, 0 to 60 in approximately 3 seconds. The infinity roof. I kind of dig this.
Yeah.
It reminds me very much of like a Jeep. Hopefully it has a rugged interior to be able to manage
even the
it.
Tesla Roadster, from what we saw, might have something with modular panels.
Driver assistant feature that offers hands-free driving with automatic lane changing on compatible roads.
So that's what we mentioned earlier when they've had this before on Cadillac. It only works on certain roads, which, if you're on the highway, it's pretty good, but it basically won't work around town.
Okay, as the world's first zero-emission, zero-limit, all-electric Cybertruck, I
don't know.
I mean,
Because it's Cybertruck.
I would have used some different words.
Yeah. But I mean, the Cybertruck, it's not a Cybertruck, it's a Cybertruck. And by having a one word, maybe they need a copyright symbol.
So here's this.
The crab mode.
Yeah, crab walk.
Crab walk.
I mean, it's actually kind of cool how they can actually rotate the back tires, but it only rotates to a certain.
But that's totally fake right there. That wasn't. Right.
I mean, but to be honest, you could have just turned the front wheels and made it.
Yeah.
And then here you have extract mode when you need to actually lift, right there, because everyone does this in their car. Thought you should know. So I mean, it's kind of cool.
It's impressive, yeah.
I kind of dig it. Let's see.
It's funny, cause look at those wheels. Those don't look very big, but I think it's just because the gap is so huge.
Yeah, there's the underbody camera. That's actually kind of a cool feature. It'll actually tell you pitch and roll. Hopefully Tesla's watching this and can figure that out.
They can have that. It's just a software thing for that.
35-inch tires.
Wow. That's big, because I would have never guessed that from the picture above.
Holy crap, that's huge. Underbody looks great.
Looks similar to a Tesla, yeah.
I do like that. I'm not gonna lie. For the summer, I can see a lot of people rocking that.
Look how high up though. Does it have a little step?
Yeah, there's a step right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Off-road specs in a minute. There's the infinity roof. I-bar and lowering the power rear drop glass. So yeah, completely open.
Some people have asked Tesla to do that for the rear glass. So Elon said they're looking into it.
And so here's this. They're just panels. They just it literally looks like a Jeep. Just pops right off. It's exactly how Jeeps do it. And they store in the front. That's a good idea.
Oh look. Wow.
You have Bose audio. I mean, basically a lot of this is stuff I would expect from GM. You can lower the truck by 2 inches for increased aerodynamics. Model S and X do the same thing at higher speeds.
Yeah.
Lower center of gravity.
The thing is, the Model S and X are a lot more aerodynamic, so I don't know that 2 inches is really going to make much difference on this.
Yeah, so here's the Super Cruise. So there's only 200,000 miles of compatible roads as of right now. I'm willing to bet there's 200 million miles of roads in the U.S.
I don't know, but
maybe not that much.
It's just you can't do it everywhere. They're limited. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be expanding that, but for now, you can't use it everywhere.
Interior, I mean, it doesn't look bad. So looks like a truck.
So it's seating for 5, though, versus the 6 in the Cybertruck.
Yeah. And then...
go back to look at the dash.
High-def screens.
Look at all those buttons, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, these buttons, but you know what? I will give it to them that a lot of it is in the screen. And not so much in the buttons, but this gold interior looks kind of gaudy.
Yeah, they do have Qi charging. It looks like with the phones.
Yep. So
couple screens.
I mean, the steering wheel's a little busy, but whatever. We can get.
I don't know if you need the gear select lever and all that.
It does say the driver information center is 12.3 inches and the center mounted 13.4 inch. For the screen. The main screen. Dual screens. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people wish the Y and the 3 had this screen right behind the wheel. Yeah.
Kind of like the S and X.
Let's see. I mean, this just upright windshield, obviously.
Not going to be aerodynamic. The consumption is going to be a lot higher on this.
Next gen electric. Oh, that's cool. I like the charging indicator, so you can see the battery on a quick glance. That's actually kind of cool. I'm down with that.
Yeah, but we're going to be adding something like that to the S soon. So.
But it doesn't do charging.
It throbs at least when it is charging.
800 volt DC chargers up to 350 kilowatt to enable nearly 100 miles of range in 10 minutes. It does have one pedal driving. That's great. We love that. I use that almost exclusively on the Y and the 3.
I see. Well, see too. It says regen on demand, so you can adjust the regen with some paddles, and some other electric cars have that. At first, I wondered why Tesla didn't have it, but once I got a Tesla, it's like I don't need that. It's like you just know how.
Fun facts of the day by Abstract Ocean. Thank you for doing the math for me. I really appreciate that. There are 4.09 million miles of navigatable roadways. So Super Cruise can do 5% of them.
5%. Okay. So maybe the interstate.
And here are prices. It will start at $80,000 all the way up to $113,000. Yeah.
And that's not huge. And that's actually the 79 is only 2 motors versus the 3 motors for Tesla's Cybertruck.
Yeah.
So you have to go up to 100,000 before you get tri-motor on the Hummer.
Yep.
And look, the range on those is 250, 300.
We didn't see a towing capacity that I saw. Let's look through some specs. But do I do it? I'm gonna let chat decide on this one. You tell me what you want, and we'll do it.
Yeah, but so you're gonna have the 112 is the one that comes out first. What does it have versus?
It has the longer range, so it'll give you that 350 miles. Motors. The tri-motor, but you can get a tri-motor in this one,
and more torque. It looks like
more torque, 0-60. Basically, you're paying a lot more to be able to get it sooner.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
30,000. And this is just the price. What is the little disclaimer thing? This is probably like, suggested price. I'm sure they're going to have
the manufacturer's suggested retail price excludes tax, title, license, dealer fees, and optional equipment.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't see. Oh, there was the off-road specs thing. I want to click on that. There it is. Off-road specs. Oh, ground clearance. Perfect. Extract mode gives you 15.9 inches, which is 0.1 inches less than Tesla. Your approach angle is 49. Way higher than Tesla's.
49.
So Tesla's approach angle is 35 degrees, whereas here it's 44 to 49 degrees. Your departure angle is still higher than Tesla's. Tesla's Cybertruck is at 28 degrees, whereas this is 34 to 38. That's actually not too bad. Wow. Look at that front and rear suspension travel, though. 13 inches of travel.
Wow.
That's wild.
And look, and you can go through like up to 32 inches of water.
Yep. Someone said it just sold out. Time out. I want to look at this. I just don't want it to auto-populate like my credit card. Choose your trim. Oh no, it's letting me do it. But here's some more information actually.
Maybe we'll go away.
So 3 motors includes all the other features except watts to freedom. What's that?
Maybe is that like free charging or something on?
It's not. It's broken.
Oh, there you go.
Where's watts to freedom?
I don't know, but I'm guessing that would be like free charging.
Some free charging. It includes the extreme off-road package, the infinity roof. You have to do the edition 1 for that, I guess. Exclusive interior badge and the white exterior. I mean, if I was gonna do it, that's what I would do. But 113,000 is a pretty big chunk of change, and 350 miles. Our Teslas can do that.
Yeah, I see that they filed for the trademark on watts to freedom, but haven't figured out what it is yet. So
we are researching that. Yeah. When I click on it, these other ones pop up.
Estimates.
But watts to freedom.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Somebody forgot to do the link on that one. Yeah.
Basically, the base model won't give you crab walk either. It won't give you adaptive air suspension in this $80,000 one, or ride control. And it'll only get you 400 volt DC charging. If you want 800 volt, you have to get the $90,000 one.
And this is still years away. Look, that's like 2.5, 3 years away. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the cheaper ones.
So, I mean, how do I reserve it? You reserve it here. Cool. Is it refundable? Yes. Okay.
You just have to contact your selected dealer.
Oh, boy. I hate having to talk to people.
Oh, you have to. But look, it says after a request is approved.
Okay.
Like, well.
How much is it? I think it was only $100. It's only $100 to reserve. That's not bad. When will I get it? Where am I in line? Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, I mean, that was basically kind of it.
Pretty disappointing compared to the Lucid unveiling. I mean, we have
Yeah.
an unveiling. All they did was show a like 1 minute, 2 minute video, and they're pretty disappointing.
I mean,
Unless we missed something. Was there
no,
some other event?
No, that was it. It literally was like, I don't know. I think it was like a 1 minute, 2 minute,
but they've
3
been
minute
advertising
clip.
this for a week or weeks or whatever, and had a countdown, and it was like,
Oh, it was 8 minutes and 16 seconds of just footage.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, there's that. I will say hats off to them for doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. The $2.2 billion facility. I will give them that. It doesn't look bad. I just wish the range was there, because we will be getting Cybertruck at the same time with 500 plus miles of range.
I wonder too, though, with the range, they're saying like up to 350, but that's like, this is not very aerodynamic. But if they're showing it pulling a giant Airstream trailer or something like that, it's going to be like half that.
I mean, Tesla's the same way though.
Oh yeah. But if Tesla's is up to 500 range, then half that would be 250. Half of this would be 175.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a hard time with this one, guys.
Yeah.
And also, this is what it says it's supposed to start at right here. And I know if I had the wrong mouse. If I do that price right there, and then I get a call from the dealer, I'm not going to be paying that. I have a feeling those dealers are not going to allocate you a car unless you pay their special price.
Might be interesting to see. Maybe you should reserve one just to see how much of a hassle it is to get the actual price.
That's true.
Because it says starting at. Where's the other,
Very true.
we don't know what options. So if you go try to reserve it, does it go through and do you have anything to choose?
I need to make sure I don't want my credit card to like auto-populate on camera. You have to select your dealer.
Oh.
I hate that too.
Yeah.
And now are they going to call me? Is this the closest one?
I would do AutoNation probably.
Oh no.
So there's.
Am I going to do it?
I don't know. Might have to do that off camera though. But yeah, there's no like.
That'd be funny if I just doxed myself. I totally just had like, oh no.
Okay, but yeah, there's no choices or anything. 'Cause at least.
Where's like next?
At least with the Lucid Air, you could pretend to choose something. It didn't change the price, but at least you could pretend to click on something.
Where's the
Wait,
next
there's no
button?
next button? Whoops. Oh.
No way.
Whoops.
I'm on number 3 and there's no next button.
Yeah, so we're on the page where it says enter your information. It says the reservation amount, but there's no button to submit the form. So, is that how they prevent people? Maybe they are sold out, but you'd think they would prevent you from getting to this page. Wow, that's pretty sad.
There's no button.
Oh, so fail on the reservation. Yeah.
Okay, well, problem solved then.
So I guess we're not reserving one today because there's no submit button.
Looks like $100 stays in my bank account.
Yeah, they're not getting our
$100. That's interesting. I see some people saying sold out, but I don't know.
They should make it so you can't get to the page if it's sold out.
I know.
We're still seeing it. Again, we solve problems with their stream too, but it's just the page is still there. It's still letting us click to reserve it, and then there's no submit button. So try it again. It says reserve edition 1.
View.
Maybe it's because that dealership doesn't do it. Yeah, there's no button. Just push enter and see what happens. But yeah.
Legit.
So yeah,
not
it's pretty
working.
sad when they have a product launch and there's no way to actually order the product. So,
Yeah. I mean, John has a good idea. He said, "Don't buy it. Where are you going to charge it?" Because we only have Tesla chargers in the garage.
We can actually though. We have an adapter that lets you use a.
No, that's not an option.
Okay.
Not an option. That adapter is not something anybody should be using, in my opinion. But yeah, it's like totally blocking you out.
Well, get rid of the address and then show them the page.
Let me just
Refresh
redo
it,
this.
and
Yeah.
then, yeah. And then.
Oh, let me go back. Anywho, let me show you everybody.
Has anybody
real
else
quick.
been able to reserve one? Because when we're seeing it, we just get to the form and there's no way to submit the form.
Trent said they had one, maybe, so it's sold out.
It already sold. Yeah, I thought they had 3, but yeah.
So
Choose all of them. Maybe it's a problem that maybe that is showing you all the dealers. Choose them all.
I don't know if you can choose them
Let's
all.
just know the buttons. Just show them that screen then. Just go back to it. Yeah. Just do that.
I just need to click one. And
Okay,
so
share that.
it gives me this screen, and just under us is where it says GM, we're professional grade. It shows me the screen,
We'll move it around.
and I fill all this out with my info, and no other button comes up. So, wah wah. Someone else said it's not letting them either. Yeah, we tried to enter
one of the other models. So, but you might want to switch back.
Yeah, let me just switch back. I just need to make sure I don't dox myself because that would not be great.
Yeah, so we'll try a different model to see if try the 3X.
The second one down.
Yeah.
Ew, it's not fully loaded.
Yeah, there's no submit button on this one either. So go. This is.
It's kind of a joke. You
Yeah.
can't do like any of them.
They had one job.
Well, maybe they don't anymore. Anyway, that's kind of.
Hey, this one's different. That one, the
But
phone
it's-
number field is bigger.
But it's still the same thing.
But there's still no button. That's weird that they have different forms and.
But it's still the same thing.
Well, I guess we can't order
Okay.
it.
Well,
but...
I'm not ordering it anyway.
Okay.
So there you go.
It is neat though. I'll say overall though, it's cool that they have a new product and it's an EV product. It's just like another more competition for Tesla, so that should make Tesla push
That much better.
to be that much better. It's got some cool specs. Some specs are better than Tesla, some are worse. The price is worse than Tesla's, but the timeline.
I'm not surprised by that, to be honest.
And the timeline's not quite the same because Tesla's going to be having the tri-motor. Well, actually, they're going to have the tri-motor at the end.
Let me
of
try
next year
something.
as well.
Here, come over on this side, so you can talk while I do this, so that
But
I can have
I
access.
give them props for coming out with a vehicle like this. It's definitely going to have some customers, and I think this might convince some other people who already own GM or some other Hummers that they might be swayed to order this before they would ever order a Tesla. So.
No.
Yeah, nothing.
This is a joke of a website.
Not working. So.
Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, swap back. Hi, I know we're moving all around, Layden. I don't know. What is everyone else's feelings about this? I'm specifically interested in those of you with a Tesla. But I'd like to hear from those of you that don't have a Tesla, that are looking at an EV or interested in this. How do we all feel about this? I'm sorry, I'm waiting for chat.
Again,
to
I really
load.
like the roof panels and stuff like that, how you can open it up.
Yeah.
And that's something that the Cybertruck didn't have. I mean, they did have...
Okay, so here we go. Diego, I won't get anything that doesn't plug into a supercharger. Fair point. Jordan, I like the camera under the car. I think that's a great option. Orlando, another EV I'll never own.
Yeah.
Price may be way too high. Seems pretty neat, but way too expensive.
Yeah.
And this is all from what you guys are saying. Built-in tech, being in tech development for 25 years, I'm suspicious of the GM unit. Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. Feel free to email me. Coach said, I just hope it comes out. Brand loyalty is a rare thing. We need to get more people into EVs.
Yep.
Another great point.
Good to have a competition, definitely.
Evan said, what network did they say they were using for charging? I don't think they said, but my guess would be
It's gonna probably
Electrify.
Yeah, well, it would basically use a CCS port because that's
Yeah.
like the standard non-Tesla level 3 charging. So it should be a CCS port, which means you could use Electrify America or any of the other networks out there, but they just don't have the coverage as the supercharger network yet.
Bellin said, I'd rather get the Rivian if I wasn't going to get the Cybertruck. Diego said, I didn't hate it though. Stuff comedy crab walk will help with parallel parking.
Oh yeah.
So the wheels only turn, I think it said like 12.5
that's
degrees.
all? So it's not like, because the Rivian, couldn't they go like opposite directions or something like that? So you could go into...
Rivian can only turn, it can't go like sideways as far as I know. But the crab walk, let me just get this right. Oh, its rear wheels can turn up to only 10 degrees.
Oh.
So parallel parking is still going to be tough for those people.
You know what? Cars had this. I can remember back in the 80s, there's other car companies that had those that could do wheels like that.
Trader Phil, just drive the X with the doors open, problem solved. I mean, I'm down for that. Colin said, I have the Tesla X, but it isn't for everyone. The more EVs, the merrier. What about the future of GM? Well, I mean, we all know about this whole Nikola thing, so I'm still waiting to see how that pans out. Wow, we got a lot of...
The Badger truck.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments going on here. Let me...
You already get this one here?
we just got 2 super chats. Let's see. Trent Thomas for the 555 said what specs would beat the Cybertruck. So I kind of did this a little bit beforehand. we'll drag this. I don't think it shows anything that I need to worry about. How do I just zoom in on this? I don't use
Control plus.
Haha. Okay. So here we go. Here are just some things that I did so we can fill this out. It starts at 80 to 115.
Yeah.
Battery size
unknown,
but the battery size for the Cybertruck is also unknown. We have the range 500 to 350. The 0 to 60 time, which a lot of people, to be honest, doesn't really matter. The drivetrain, both tri-motor. Storage, didn't hear about. Towing capacity, didn't see. Autopilot, they have their special
Super Cruise, but it's limited
Super
to
Cruise.
only like, was it 20,000 miles or 200,000?
200,000.
Something like that. But like we found out that's like 5% of the roads. In the
Air
United States.
suspension is only standard if you get the $90,000 plus version.
It did look like a very impressive air suspension, and it did have more range, I believe, than what the Cybertruck is listed at.
15.9 inches
Yeah.
of ground clearance.
But
the approach angles
was that like
was
40,
like
up to 49 degrees?
49 here, and I think it was like 38 here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to judge on this one.
Yeah. So for true off-roading, it would be better. We don't know what the water fording capabilities of the Cybertruck are, but for off-roading, it looks like this is pretty good.
And then we have a couple other super chats. Let me just get to those real quick. John with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, John. Said, have you tried your Jetta Hub for your Y yet? Looks like they're SOL on their new Model 3, waiting for mine. Yeah, so I dropped that video the other day, and it's been actually on the Model Y for a couple weeks, 2 weeks now-ish. And no issues. But yes, I'm very curious to see that Model 3 center console. I have things coming in the works for stuff like that. But I am very curious to see, can you add something like this? It sounds like the wireless phone charger will not be removable. So some weird things happening with that for sure.
Speaking of wireless phone chargers, I do believe I saw wireless charging in the Hummer EV there.
Yep, I did see that. Oh, I just closed that. Whoops. But yeah, let's see. Let me get back to the comments real quick. Would rather order the VW ID4. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some information on that soon.
Let's see.
It's like more of a competitor to the Y.
Rivian has quad motors and all specs are better and cheaper and will be out first. I don't get the world's first super truck. I don't get that either. I think that's a little bit of a stretch.
I guess it depends on your definition of super truck, and they're taking it to be whatever this is.
Yeah.
So. What is the date on the Rivian, by the way? It's sometime next year. But...
I think it is. I don't think there's an exact date yet. Sorry, this kind of jumped up a bit. Someone said too little, too late. It was Mace. They will have customers, but it won't take away from Tesla. They might take away from gas Hummer market.
Definitely.
I mean, I think someone mentioned earlier brand loyalty, which is huge. So I'm definitely happy to see other manufacturers come out with EVs. And this looks to be a very good option, minus the price. I think the price is
the cool thing though is if you compare this to the price of like some other, like the Lucid Air, the Dream Edition. It's a lot less than that. Totally different cars, but you can see that it's definitely more expensive, but it's not. It could have been worse.
Kelvin said, "Wife loves the Infinity roof, hates the price."
Yeah,
ditto.
It's a cool roof.
Lobo 426, not a peep about over-the-air updates.
Yeah.
Nope. Let's see.
Probably have to take it into the dealership.
Stuff Comedy said you can charge 350 kilowatt though.
Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. So that's over currently, Teslas are limited to 250, but we're waiting to see what the Cybertruck will have. I think, with the 4680 batteries that are coming out for the Cybertruck and the Roadster, they will be able to beat that as well.
Yeah. Craig T said I'd get the SUV version. KKAI said the interior looks overworked and cheap. It did look a little odd.
Yeah, especially the screen looked kind of small to me.
Yeah, it's like a 12 and like a 13 or 14 inch, I think.
Yeah, it was like 12.3 for that thing. Yeah. So.
Jason said dealership markup will be thousands more. Yes.
I mean, probably maybe 20,000. Who knows? It's going to be crazy.
Alex said the GM Canadian website still says the event will start shortly. Lol. A lot of people are saying that they won't touch it because of dealerships.
Yeah. I hate it. Basically, when I tried buying my car before I bought a Tesla, I went to a couple and I asked a couple questions, and they said, oh, "What are you going to make a career of this?" And it's like I was just trying to get some questions about the car. I hate the dealership experience. So it's so nice with Tesla. You can just buy it online, or when you go to talk to them, there's no sales pressure.
Yo, let's see. It says you'll have to complete your purchase several months before your vehicle production date.
So that means you're going to have to pay for it like in advance then?
Wow, that could be interesting.
Kind of like when you live in Texas and buy a Tesla.
Kelvin said missing the retractable cover built into the Cybertruck, that can save hundreds and does not have the benefit of possible cabin conditioning.
Much of the bed? Go to the gallery. They have a gallery down at the bottom. We should look. There might be some additional pictures and stuff.
I think I have the press kit too I could go to.
But they have let's keep going. I think it was like gallery somewhere. There, gallery.
Okay, we're going to the gallery. Okay. I like the roof. I do.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of the Hummer.
That looks fake.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. The rear end, I don't mind.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, does it go back a second? It looks like the
Yeah, it's got the double fold thing for like the ladder.
Yeah, and is that a camera down at the bottom? Right here?
Yep, camera's right down here.
But definitely looks so you don't have to fold the whole thing down.
Looks dope. I can dig that. I love the
looks
open
huge
air.
Though. I mean people were complaining about the Cybertruck. That's
an interesting
looks
rim.
Big. Looks like a lot of mud could get stuck in there.
Looks like a lot of lug nuts too. Holy crap.
Maybe those are just hubcaps. I saw those are on the back of the bumper where you can like strap
and
on.
they're on the front too, right
here. Oh
here.
yeah, okay, for like towing or pulling your friend's car out of the ditch and stuff.
Or getting pulled out of the ditch yourself.
Yeah. It did have some neat lights when they were showing the charging.
The look on that guy's face looks like he's having fun though.
Yeah.
Cameras, so part of their 360 camera. Yeah. That looks weird from the side.
Oh, okay, and there's the charge board is way there at the back. Didn't see
there's
they had
the
another
front.
one.
That looks fun. Okay, so here's the interior.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the gold.
Yeah.
That looks a little over the top.
It doesn't seem to go with the gray and the black or whatever that is. I don't get the gold, but yeah.
Yeah, that's not really my style. The seats, I don't really mind.
Maybe it's platinum. Maybe the color's just off. I don't know. If it was silver, it might be better. Or brushed aluminum. But gold, and it looks gold in the pictures. And I don't see the need for, the select,
I don't like
gear select levers.
Too much.
Yeah.
This, I see a lot of writing on that.
Well, it's probably...
and then this, I think, is what I saw for your, like, off-road and stuff.
Yep.
Looks to be a phone down here for charging. I mean, overall, it's not bad. It does remind me of the old-school Hummers a little bit.
Yeah.
John, thank you for the $2 super chat. Said, doesn't look like the Hummer I was in the Army.
Yeah, no, this is not the the first one. No.
Now, the one thing that I always loved about Hummers back in the day is it had a switch where you could inflate or deflate your tires on command. Didn't see anything about that, but if they had that, that would actually be kind of cool. Christopher said, "Where's the ashtray?" LOL.
Yeah.
That's like their design on the speaker grill. Okay. I don't know about that.
Is it a map? Like a
That's cool.
That's a big frunk.
That is cool.
Oh, and look at easy stick straight in. So that's where you can put those roof panels in there, I guess.
Yep.
But I can't see if there's any shelf. There must be something that they kind of lock into so they're not just bouncing off of each other.
This is cool. Yeah. I like that.
And I wonder if that even lifts up to have even more, or if that's where they got other stuff.
Yeah, it might actually. Or actually, I bet that's where the motor is right there. Yeah. So that's probably it. But I like that. Those are the removable panels.
Yeah, nice roof. Oh, wow. Go back and forth. Yeah, so that's cool. Looks nice.
I'm just gonna sit here and do this.
That's enough.
The beam comes out.
Wait, but why do you need that done? It's like, okay, wait, I really feel the need to remove this extra beam between.
Yeah, and then that's it for the photos. Oh, that's
the exterior. Okay, so.
Oh, we already did the interior.
Oh, okay, so that's it.
I wish that screen was a little bigger. I wish it just didn't stick up so much. This whole gold thing is kind of throwing me for a loop.
I think, too, though, if you look at that, I think you're really going to have bad visibility because the screen's so high up, and you're already high up. You're not going to be able to see.
So here's the side shot.
You know.
This screen, I think, only comes up to here.
Yeah, but...
So that's not bad.
It might just be perspective from, the camera and the wide angle. So, yeah.
Let's see. Russell said with all that stuff in the front bumper... Set it up for pre-runner. You're paying 150K. Yeah, I was actually sorry. You said a few curse words. I don't mind, but if I allow it, it'll end up timing you out. So we're just gonna leave that at that. Let's see. Rivian might be more worried about this from Otis. I think Rivian would probably consider this a bigger competition maybe than the Cybertruck. I don't know. Cybertruck's gonna be big competition for both though. Jim said lots of buttons. Yep. The gold is because it's crazy expensive from Frank.
Maybe it's real gold.
Maybe that's that $50,000 delta. Each passenger is a cup holder.
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't see.
Oh yeah, no cup holders.
Unless this folds down, like maybe your armrest. See, it looks like that armrest for the passenger and driver maybe folds over, but then it'd be kind of in
maybe
your
like
shoulder
right here.
No, that looks like for glasses or something. Look at this other one right here. See, it looks like this moves,
maybe.
or maybe that just slides forward. But yeah, I didn't see. Look in the back. I don't see any cup holders.
Yeah.
So maybe you have to fold down the.
Weird.
center.
Oh, press the wrong button.
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, wrong mouse again. Let's see. Russell said this is not off-road rideable. This looks like someone who has never been off-road. Sorry.
They try.
Craig said the truck's so girthy.
Girthy, yeah.
Good word. Colin, thank you for the $5 super chat. Said 350 kilowatt up to 100 miles of range added in 10 minutes, which mathematically works out to 58 kilowatt hours for 100 miles of range. Also means around 204 kilowatt hour battery. Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thanks for the
beautiful
math.
job. Thank you. So that's actually what we kind of suspect the Cybertruck will be at too, right about 200. So,
But the Cybertruck, just because it's more aerodynamic and it may be more efficient, that it can go a lot further.
Abstract Ocean, welcome, love you. Said lots of renders, not sure any of the pictures are real. The picture with the water looked a little fake. Videos the same. They have a lot of work to do this year if this is all vaporware. So I was actually kind of curious, like, is this what they were hoping to accomplish with Nikola, or were they going to accomplish this by themselves? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, with the Badger.
Yeah. But being that they have this, why would they entertain a deal with Nikola?
Unless it's just going to be cheaper. I don't know. Because what the Badger was supposed to be totally electric too, right? It wasn't like.
I honestly don't remember.
We won't talk about their semis.
Yeah.
But hydrogen fuel cell.
Evan said watching the World Series and just saw a new Hummer EV commercial that they probably paid a ton of money for. Let's see. Any heads-up display? Nothing that we saw.
I don't see anything like, and even the display they just showed is probably just preliminary. But when they were showing the guy doing the Super Cruise and lane change, it looked like really cheap. It was just like flashing like lane change. It was like, come on. It looked like Commodore 64 graphics from the 80s or something.
Jason said GM spent more on ads in the last hour than Tesla's entire lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm curious if when people are watching this live stream, if they saw a GM ad, because that would be hilarious. Let's see. It looks like the center console is huge.
Yeah,
would you take this or a Rivian pickup?
Maybe you should pull up the Rivian.
I do like the Rivian.
It looks nice. This one didn't explain anything. We don't see, like, the Rivian has like a garage for all your toys to go, behind the passenger seats, and it mentioned the power outlets and all kinds of stuff. There's still no details on this.
But also, like, the Hummer brand is just a massive vehicle. Yep. And that was accomplished.
Yeah. It definitely looks huge.
Yeah.
And, people were complaining about the size of the Cybertruck. This, I think, blows away the size of the Cybertruck. Yeah. Just appearance. Maybe it doesn't, but it looks huge.
Yeah, I didn't see any of those specs.
Logan said... And it's only a 5-seater, too, versus up to 6 in the Cybertruck.
Logan said it doesn't mention the weight of the vehicle. That is correct.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything about that.
So that's Homer tax benefit has gone away, hasn't it?
I don't know. Let's see. Just trying to see what else everybody said about this. Yeah.
But again, we tried to reserve one, but there's no submit button on their form, so I don't know if anybody could reserve one.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. No broken windows because they didn't show any windows. LOL. Yeah. Rivian looks more premium. I'll agree with that. And Jerry Rig, everything does have a video on this. So yeah, I guess like on that note, we'll go ahead and cut this, and then people can go check out Jerry Rig Everything's video. Go check it out. We're gonna go do the same thing upstairs, and I don't know. Should we come back tomorrow?
Well, also though, tomorrow is the Tesla third quarter earnings call.
Should we do another live stream tomorrow for the third earnings call? Would you guys like that? Because we could do that.
Hopefully there'll be some new announcements, especially with hopefully version 11 of the firmware might be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Today was supposed to be the day when they started the rollouts of the new software, the full self-driving software.
So everyone is saying yes. So we will be live streaming tomorrow again too. 2 live streams back to back. I think that's a first for us. So we will be live streaming tomorrow. Definitely tune in. We'll go over the Tesla earnings call, and hopefully we have some extra tidbits of deets for you guys. But we'll go ahead and end it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was probably the quickest reveal I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Kind of anticlimactic, but we'll see what we can do. We'll try to dig up some more information on this and see what we can come up with. But as always, any of you with a Tesla want to accessorize it, definitely check out our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. Using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off. All kinds of cool stuff for SX, 3, and Y. So definitely go check them out. Show them some love. Really appreciate all their support to help make all this possible for you guys. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I will schedule it first thing in the morning. I don't know what time it is yet. I'll have to research all that. So we will schedule that first thing in the morning. Make sure you're here, and we will go over some Tesla earnings call tomorrow. Bye. Wrong mouse. Wow.